Let's talk hoax hate.
And now, the nobody saw it happen, but it's totally a product of Trump's America hoax hate crime of the week.
Ah, shit, it's backwards. You think they'll notice? In Greenfield, Wisconsin, a high school basketball player claims the school's athletic director viciously and repeatedly called him a racial slur, but it is not the slur that you'd expect. This one is a new one.
It's a word that got a Philadelphia 76ers fan banned for life from the Wells Fargo Center just last week. Now, a student athlete at Greenfield High School says the athletic director used it toward him during lunch. 17-year-old Omar Surveyor says last week at Greenfield High School, the athletic director said something to him while Omar was trying to get a cell phone back from a friend.
He goes, "Come on, boy, we're going in the lunchroom right now, boy. You want to be called a boy now?" And I'm like, "Don't call me a boy." I didn't like it at all. I thought it was beyond the racist. I told him multiple times, don't call me that word. I don't like it. And he continued to call me the same word over and over again.
In response, Omar's teammates on the varsity basketball team wore practice t-shirts that said, "My name is not boy."
I just couldn't believe it with in these days and times with everything that's going on in the world. Our boys are amazing boys, all of them.
Omar says he wants people to remember this.
Just not to let anyone discriminate you by your color or treat you a different way due to your skin color.
Oh my God. Shut up, boy.
Yes, you heard that correctly. The whole controversy is over being called a boy. Somehow that is now a racial slur. And yes, as you noticed, one of the parents apparently obliviously called the boys during the news segment, and nobody cares about that. I guess boy is just like the N-word now in that only black people can say it. So over this, the varsity boys basketball coach has resigned and the school is investigating the incident and the athletic director. I'm not clear why the coach resigned when the allegation is against the athletic director. Something
so
that,
absurd.
Frankly, it's also ridiculous. I didn't see it as a good use of time to dig that far into this nonsense. Yikes. But you heard at the start of the news story there that a Philadelphia 76ers fan was banned from the arena for calling an NBA player a boy. That's true. Just last week, 76ers season tickets holder Mike Murphy called Carmelo Anthony of the Lakers a boy. And the Philadelphia Inquirer headline says, Sixers fan who used racial slur boy in altercation with Carmelo Anthony banned. We're really going with this. This is not the only story this week. Boy is now a racial slur.
This is crazy.
Soon enough, a Joe Rogan montage of all the times he said boy, which is probably like 60 hours of footage at this point.
Yeah.
Unreal. Okay. Then we also have, I don't have it in here. Let me get the story. It's the swastikas at Union Station in DC. What happened here?
Yeah. So CBS reported these tweeted photos of the swastikas, and Washington Post wrote up the story on January 28th, repeating police suspicions that the person might have mental health issues. And then when the Post produced a follow-up story about the man arrested for the drawings, it left out all these details about his citizenship. He was a criminal illegal immigrant. His name was Geraldo Pondo, 34. No fixed address, obviously. Charged with displaying certain emblems, defacing public and private property, a misdemeanor, and a felony, all sorts. He had a crazy rap sheet. He really should have been in jail for 1 to 10 years in prison, and he should have been deported, but he was not deported, which allowed him to commit this heinous crime.
Swastikas, public swastikas are not enough to get you deported? Not even that?
No, it was his prior rap sheet. He was previously eligible for deportation. They failed to deport him, and then this happened.
So he just killed a couple guys before, but now he's committed the ultimate crime.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, we shall see if he finally faces justice or not before we